Welcome to this new session, new video where we are going to discuss the questions and answers related to piping engineering. What we are going to do, we'll have one question on screen along with few options. Then we'll take a pause of 5 seconds to understand the question correctly. Then we'll look into each and every option given against the questions and we'll come up to the right answer. So we are going to discuss each question in detail. So this is going to be very interesting session. So let's start with the questions. Is the location of exchanger correct? If you think about all these items, compressor, heater, rod, pipe rack, battery limit, wind direction, north. So with respect to each and everything which is visible in this layout, is the location of exchanger okay? Just think about this. So the correct answer is A. This is correct. Now heat exchangers and vessels should be grouped together forming outer rows on both sides of the rack. Okay, so maybe this exchanger, if it is placed on this side, so that is also correct, but most of the time these heat exchangers will be having a bundle removal. We need to remove the bundle for maintenance, so that should be towards road. So that is one aspect which is fulfilled here. Another aspect which we need to take care, like any of the heat exchanger shall be associated with any of the column or maybe some other item. So in this case we are having a column and exchanger, so exchanger should be placed near to this column so that inlet outlet piping, if any, then that can be minimized. Number one, it is perpendicular to this heat exchanger, bundle removal area is okay, and it is close to the associated vessel. Moreover, it is near to the pipe rack also, because few lines may enter through pipe rack and connect to the column. So this location is correct with respect to current layout. So the answer is A. The correct location of exchanger is correct. Which of the following statement is true? There are generally three types of gaskets: metallic, non-metallic and composite. The non-metallic, also known as soft one, are usually made of graphite, rubber, Teflon and compressed non-asbestos fibers. Third is none of the above, or both A and B are correct. The correct answer is D. Both A and B are true. There are three type of gaskets: metallic, non-metallic and composite. Okay, this is basic thing which we need to remember. The non-metallic gaskets are soft one. We are also known as soft ones. Usually these are made of graphite, rubber or Teflon. So this is something which we need to remember related to gaskets. Three types are there, and soft ones are made up of graphite, rubber, Teflon material. So both these statements are true. ASME B 16.5 standard covers steel pipe flanges and flanged fittings from NPS half through NPS 24 metric inch in pressure classes 150 to class 2500. Is it a true statement or false? So the correct answer is true. This statement is true. This is telling us what is covered, what sizes and ratings are covered under 16.5 standard. So this standard is covering all the conditions related to steel pipes, flanges and flanged fittings also. Half inch to 24 inch size and 150 to 2500 class rating. So this is something which we need to remember, what is basically covered in 16.5. Just wanted to bring into your notice that you can increase the speed from 1x to 2x. Go to the settings and change. Sometimes we know few of the things so that we can quickly go through the content by increasing the speed. Again, also we have few courses developed on piping engineering, 8 important elements, where all the pipe, flange, steam trap, monitors, everything is covered, all the elements. Then piping layout, compressor, pipe rack, pumps, exchanger, columns, everything is covered. Then codes and standard, all the codes and standard mostly commonly used in piping industry are covered. Plot plan development. So all these courses are available. Links are given in the description box. There will be lifetime access certificate will also be provided, so we can learn, refresh and record the content. So let's continue with the session. Ring type joint gaskets, RTJ gasket, is a high integrity sealing gasket, high temperature and high pressure gasket for applications in petroleum industry. Is it true or false? So the correct answer is A. This is the definition, that is why we are using RTJ gasket in petroleum industry, because whenever there is a demand for high temperature and high pressure, we don't want joint to fail on under those circumstances. So that is why we go for ring type joint gasket, ring type joint as well as the gasket, which is providing us the better sealing arrangement under high temperature and high pressure. So this is main application of RTJ gaskets. So the statement is true. The pound rating 150 denotes that 150 pounds per square inch is the maximum allowable working pressure of that flange. Is it a true statement or false? So this is a true statement. This is a definition how we define this pound rating. Whenever it is mentioned in any of the piping spec or anywhere 150 pound, what does it mean? The allowable working pressure for that flange will be 150 pounds per square inch. Okay, so this is basic thing which we need to keep in mind, and the same thing will change if we are mentioning 300, 900. Okay, those kind of rating will be defined 150 pounds per square inch. Do we need to locate exchangers perpendicular to rack? If you think about this layout, there is a pipe rack and there is a heat exchanger placed in perpendicular to this. Do you think this is preferred one? Just think about it with respect to north wind direction, compressor, heater and other items which are visible in this layout. Is it okay? The correct answer is A. Yes, this perpendicular location with respect to pipe rack is correct. If you think about, heat exchanger should be located perpendicular to the pipe rack on the outer row to facilitate pulling of tube bundles. Okay, with any tube and shell and tube exchanger, there will be a bundle which we may need to remove during maintenance activities. So this can be pulled out. If it is located like this, this may take more space as well as it may disturb the other items available in the plot plan. So perpendicular to pipe rack and towards road bundle removal area, then this is a best location. Shell and tube heat exchanger should have a longitudinal clearance of at least 1 meter plus length of the removable bundle. Similarly, once we are locating any of the heat exchanger with respect to pipe rack, one is we are keeping it perpendicular to pipe rack. Another thing is we need to keep tube length plus additional 1 meter space for bundle removal, and that should be towards road. Okay, there may be a road towards this side, so this bundle removal can be done through this. So perpendicular direction is always preferred while locating the exchangers with respect to pipe rack. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. This was all about this session. There are so many other videos available in playlists and on this channel. You can always look into this. You can always mention a topic in your comment section so that we can make videos on those topics also. I'm sure these are all very informative and adding value to your knowledge. So keep watching. Stay tuned.